Hello, hello, and welcome to Sekhmet's Divine Flame Transmission. It's such an honor and a pleasure to welcome you here into this space. And I'm so looking forward going on this journey together with Sekhmet today. So wishing you all many blessings through this time of initiation and transmission and upgrades that we're continuously going through. Each and every time we go through these portals of light and infusions of light that we're receiving onto the planet. Sekhmet really came in today, really came in for us, I feel, as a collective, in order to support us to really make that shift that we want to make. Because we're going to be working with her divine flame today. Her divine flame is all about transmutation. And this is what we're learning to master now as light workers and priestesses. We're learning to be good transmuters. And so what does that mean to be a good transmuter? It means someone who is an alchemist, who can work with alchemy in the body or in your energy field or in your reality to really transmute darkness, density, shadow, negativity, distortion into light, into positive transformation, positive learning, but also to make that shift in your heart and also to learn that lesson from your higher self, whatever lesson that may be. Because first of all, it's recognizing that whatever situational dynamic that comes into reality has been set up by your higher self, right? So your higher self then is delegating that because there's something for you to see, something for you to learn, something for you to embody. And then we come across these different dynamics that we have, right? So lately you may have experienced dynamics with family, with relationships, with friendships, with work, different dynamics playing out, especially around the power center. It's all about mastering these dynamics that are coming up in our reality in terms of what is it that we need to do in this moment to really alchemize this negativity, this dynamic, this projection that is coming to us from different relationships or different people. How do we manage this? How do we come back into ourselves, back into our hearts? And there's different ways we can do that. Usually it's through alchemical tools and procedures. With alchemical tools and procedures, such as energetic flames, or such as transference healing, which is a 7th dimensional healing modality, which I utilize as well. Or even like sacred feminine gateways, working with our womb, working with our yoni. And I love working with all those three combined because that is what really supports us with really making that shift and really embodying our divine feminine gifts and really embodying our light, really embodying our higher self, our higher self's mission, to really have that clarity and that focus to really anchor and go for it, And so that's the beautiful balance of the feminine and the masculine. And so I love Sekhmet because her flame is the flame of transmutation. I always call it, because every time I'm in her presence or every time I feel her, I just feel her transmuting so much of my pain, so much of my karma, so much of my ancestral lines. She's really working on a DNA level and on a karmic level as well. Also with past lives too. She works a lot with fire and light. But she also really works with, like I say, transmuting from our cellular body. So really working with the cellular body in this instance to really clear and transmute that density and that subconscious pain and subconscious karmic woundings and memories that we're trying to clear through. So she really helps to accelerate that process through her flame. And a flame is an alchemical tool, right? It's an alchemical tool that we use to transmute that density, that stuckness, that stagnation in the body. And then there's this ability to refine that process, to really refine those moments where you really feel like you need a specific tool or a specific flame or a specific procedure, because you're that refined that you can actually sense when something has gone out of balance in your body and being. For example, there could have been some earth changes and you could have woken up a little bit imbalanced in your electromagnetic body, right? So then you would work with an electromagnetic procedure that we have in transference healing to bring everything into balance in your electromagnetic body. You work with the flame when there's negativity. And sometimes, it takes a while for us to really refine those gifts of really learning and understanding, like, what is going on in our field. Have we just absorbed something that isn't ours? For example, that happens a lot. And a lot of times there can be a delayed kind of realization around, oh, I did just absorb that someone else's stuff, or I did just absorb this density that isn't mine, and then we have to go through a process of clearing that. But so much more wonderful and easier and quicker when you figure it out in the moment or soon after, and you can work with these tools, work with the flame, work with the violet flame to really release that negativity out of your body. Because how can you access your truth if you have someone else's energy or someone else's stuff or processes or projections in your field, right? So this is where the priestess of alchemy, I call it, this is where the priestess of alchemy comes in. She is one who recognizes these things in the moment, is able to cut those cords or work with the flame, clear the negativity, clear other people's energies out of her field. So with the alchemical tools, what it's doing is it's just clearing the distortion and the imbalances in the moment, right? So this is what we want. Don't we want to shift through things with ease and grace, right? When power dynamics come along or relationship dynamics come along, and we just want to just shift with ease and grace. This is the beauty of working with the alchemy, or working as a priestess of alchemy, working with alchemical tools, knowing when to use them, how to use them, how often to use them, right? It's like learning to maintain your energy, learning to maintain your field, and being more aware of that process, right? Rather than being kind of a bit blocked out from it, a bit blocked out from the body. It's like being more connected to your light, to your energetic self, and really mastering your reality, mastering when you're in the stagnation, in the confusion, in the uncertainty, in the fear, or in those dynamics. It's about bringing those tools in. And this is what I'm going to be teaching in my workshop this Saturday. We have our Energy Alchemy workshop this Saturday online. And this is inside our priestess community called Magdalene Ascension Temple. And I'm going to be teaching you alchemical tools and procedures specifically from transference healing. And we're also going to be working with flames and also transmissions in order to support you to come into alignment with your higher self and begin upgrading the way you work with yourself energetically, to really be able to master that so that everything flows with ease and grace in your reality. You can make those shifts, you can clear that negativity in the moment, and then you can anchor into your heart, anchor into your truth, and make those shifts and changes and positive transformations that can be made in that process so you can continually align to your highest timeline. Right? This is what we're constantly learning to do, especially through the recent upgrades we've gone through. It's all about the timeline, aligning to your higher self and aligning to your highest timeline. And it's through that the manifestation and co-creation occurs. And I wrote this in a recent post, actually, that, that the old ways of doing things have fallen away, more than ever. I know that we're constantly going through deaths. I understand that, energetic deaths. But what I've really felt is like this, the manifestation aspect of things, or the co-creation aspect of things, it's really shifted on a collective level and on an earth vibrational level, that the old ways, even though they were not fully aligned, of course, because we're always trying to come into alignment, the old ways just are not relevant anymore, right? So it's like, what is relevant? Well, what is relevant is to align to our soul and our higher self, to birth and create from this place. So it's pushing us to come into our light body, right? It's pushing us to come into our light body, to check in with our divinity and to strengthen our feminine body and our feminine self. That's what it's pushing us to do. So the old ways are not going to work anymore. And it's pushing people to surrender to the feminine way of being, to surrender to the divine, because if they keep trying, it's not working, right? Because the old ways have gone, the old template has gone. So this is pushing everyone to refine their connection to their higher self and soul, to really check in with who they are, what they want, and is that really in alignment? Or is that just ego? So there's a lot of this that we're going through right now. So what we really need is to really purify our blocks right now and our old templates, to align then, right? Then we're going to align to our higher self. And then we want to learn to work with alchemical tools and procedures in order to continue to maintain our vibration and maintain the mastery of our reality. What is mastering your reality? Well, like I said, it is working through those dynamics, but it's also being able to co-create with the universe. That's ultimately what we're all working towards, right? Is this continuous alignment of co-creation with the universe. This is what we want to do, the working with alchemy and mastering and stepping into the next level of your upgrades, the next level of mastering your energy body, understanding what your needs are, connecting to your soul and your higher self and bringing that more into your reality. That's going to have a ripple effect on everything. So as you know, it starts within. It's so obvious, but when you make those alchemical shifts within, and by alchemy, I mean light, you bring in infusions of light, right? Through energy transmission, through transference, seventh dimensional healing procedures, whatever it may be, you bring in this high frequency light, it comes in and starts stirring your cellular body, right? It's stirring and clearing. It's clearing through the stagnation, the blocks, It's like bringing something in to like start purifying and alchemizing, to release that stuckness and stagnation so you can actually move forward and embody what you want to embody, create what you want to create. So this is why alchemy is more important than ever. It's more important than ever. And people just being pushed into that more and more. Like I say, it's like it's going to get to a point where you're just going to have to use it. You're going to have to adopt it. You're going to have to be it. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. And this is just where I feel everyone is right now. Perhaps a lot of people are hitting walls. There's a lot of walls being hit because just those old templates are just not working anymore. The old patterns are just not operating anymore. And it's like, wow, I have to really break through something here. And this is what I'm really feeling, in this process. So I really love Sekhmet, like I say, for this, because she really supports us to master that process. She helps us to uncover our fears as well, and to really clear through those subconscious fears that are holding us back, because that is what's creating restriction. But she definitely works with the ancestral lines as well, to really clear through the ancestral density, to clear through the ancestral lines, to whatever it is we've inherited or whatever it is that we're trying to work through on a genetic level. She really helps to transmute that out of the body, especially when we're experiencing a lot of physical, emotional pain and congestion. This is where we can really work with Sekhmet as well. And so she helps us to feel our pain, to release our pain, and to really come into our body. And this is what's really important, that a lot of the times we're always trying to avoid feeling things, right? That's just like the defense mechanism in the ego, and, how we operate. Sometimes it's a bit like, I don't really want to feel that. And so we put these mechanisms in place, but Sekhmet is really supporting us to come and get anchored into our body, rooted into our body, and to really purify with the flame, and, to really purify and alchemize within ourselves. We need that in order to make the shift. Let me see if there's anything else I need to say. Yes, sorry, I did see a question about workshops. So this Saturday, we have the Energy Alchemy workshop, and it's inside, like I say, our Priestess community. So we have an online monthly Priestess community, and in there we have energy transmissions, a full Sekhmet flame transmission. We have womb work, yoni work, a Priestess Path 6-month course. So much going on in there, so much light, so much alchemy. And also you will learn transference healing tools and procedures, which I'm going to teach you in there as well. And the Energy Alchemy workshop, we're actually going really deep into the mastery of these dynamics, right? Really deep into the mastery of when and how to use these tools, and specific situations to bring you more awareness so that you can use this in your everyday reality, in your lunch break, in the car, in the shower, whatever it may be. It's like this maintaining of your energy, of your vibration, and really mastering and transmuting through all the stuff that's coming up is what's going to help you to birth what you want to birth in your reality. This is what it takes now. And so working with alchemy is what's going to accelerate that process for you to birth your purpose, your gifts, your divine feminine lineage, to embody that, anchor, manifest. Everything's shifting into a new template. And I'm feeling it. We're on this precipice of a new template, and we're trying to acquire these new skills and new alignments, and we're rewiring ourselves to like anchor into this new template that we've just shifted into. And so we're going to do a little bit of that today with Sekhmet. So we're going to go into it now. So wherever you are, I invite you just to take a moment to get yourself nice and relaxed, and we're going to go into a Sekhmet flame transmission. So I'm going to put a little bit of music on, and this is a channel journey, so I've not actually prepared for this. I'm just going to see what comes through for us as a collective. So it's an energy transmission guided journey, let's say. So whenever you're ready, you can just go ahead and get yourself relaxed and close your eyes, and we're going to get started. So I'm just going to, like I say, put some music on. Okay. So just taking a moment now, get yourself nice and relaxed, close your eyes, and drop your mind down into your heart. And taking a moment now just to feel your feet grounding and rooting into the earth. And just taking a moment to center within your heart as you just let go of all the confusion, the uncertainty, the burdens, the mind, the thoughts. Just give all of that to your guides and angels. Just release all the weight. Clear your field just with that intention. Any burdens, any confusions, any decision making, just give it all to your guides and angels now, as you trust that they will deal with this for you. And we're just trying to clear the clutter out of the field to start with, so that we can have a clear connection to ourselves. So releasing all thoughts, feelings and concerns into the light, dropping your mind down into your heart, just letting go in this moment, really surrendering and letting go. And we set our intent to connect with beautiful Goddess Sekhmet. As we say, thank you, Goddess Sekhmet, for your divine flame transmission. As you take a moment to invite Sekhmet's presence into your field, into your space, and you take a step back and you create space for Sekhmet's energy and presence to step forward. And you allow yourself to be ignited within her flame of transmutation. And I'm seeing this flame ignite within your solar plexus chakra, allowing Sekhmet's flame to ignite here, and allowing this flame to clear away any distortions or blocks or fears or imbalances around your power center area. Also clearing any hooks, cords and webs. And another flame ignites within your root chakra, allowing Sekhmet's divine flame to ignite also within your root chakra, clearing through the subconscious pain, fear and blocks, releasing any stuckness, stagnation or restrictions. And another flame now ignites beneath your feet within your Earth Star chakra, allowing this flame beneath your feet to clear your Earth Star chakra, your connection to the earth, clearing any deep-seated fears from this place, helping you to have a clearer, more divine and safe connection with Mother Earth. And allowing now these three flames to expand as you now become immersed in a flame, as this large flame, the flame of transmutation from Sekhmet, which I see as like an orange and white. It's like fire and light. It's like a mixture of flame and light, working its way up your body from beneath your feet, connecting to your root and solar plexus chakra, working its way up as these three flames expand within your lower body. Bringing through fire and light. And it really helps to tap into the subconscious self. This is what the flame supports to clear as well. Be aware of the boundaries that you need to set in your reality, or any areas in your life where your boundaries have been challenged lately. Perhaps you've been feeling some anger or frustration. This flame might actually bring it up for you to feel or recognize right now, because what it's helping you to do is to connect with your body. And this flame now just begins to work its way all the way up the body into your heart chakra. The power center is stirring. There's alchemy stirring here. So alchemy can stir emotions, but these emotions are telling a story, that it's your body's way of speaking to you, that it wants you to acknowledge whatever emotions there are because it wants you to do something about it. Those emotions are trying to show you something or teach you something about your boundaries, about your communication, about your relationships, about your needs and desires, about what your body really needs, what really nurtures you. And her flame now works its way up through your heart, clearing, expanding, and opening the heart space. And working its way up to your throat chakra. And a lot is clearing here. So allowing that alchemy to work through your throat chakra. Allowing the communication blocks to clear here, the fears around expressing your true self. And the power center and throat work together. So both of them clearing at the same time, creating space for your light and expression to expand within you. And now allowing this flame to work its way up to your third eye. Clearing any blocks here and any fears around seeing truth. And feeling truth. And also the ability to receive from spirit, to receive from your higher self. And now allowing the flame to work its way up to your crown chakra. Clearing this channel so that you can receive the guidance of your higher self. And now allowing this flame to expand above your head and around your body. Allowing yourself to be immersed in Sekhmet's flame of transformation and transmutation. It pulls up what needs to purify, so just be aware of what comes up. And allowing the flame to concentrate on the areas that you need now, whether that be more in your throat, more in your root, whatever that may be. And set your intent as to also what you would like it to clear. You can have your intentions infused in that as well. And you now see, sense or feel an orange rose appearing within your throat chakra, connecting with that orange rose frequency, which is the Sekhmet frequency as well. And allowing the orange rose to open up new pathways within your throat and expression, to express your divine self, your divine feminine self. And now just take a moment to express your intentions to Goddess Sekhmet. What is it that you'd like help with, support with? What is it you want to birth or manifest? Let her know now. As you now open your hands energetically, and inside I see within your hands you're receiving an orange rose outlined in gold, really helping you to connect to those lioness codes, to be your lioness self, to embody that majestic divine energy of your feminine power. And this is the Sekhmet transmission. It's through the lioness energy, the royal lion kind of energy, through this orange and gold rose, helping you to tap into that frequency. So allow yourself to receive that in your hands now. As you allow yourself to feel that transmission. Helping you to embody your power, to reclaim your power, but in a really divine and soft way. As we thank now Goddess Sekhmet for all her guidance and support, just take a moment to thank her in gratitude and grace for this transmission today. And very gently and slowly grounding into the earth, taking your time and grounding into the earth, and slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. Just grounding in now, slowly coming back, centering within your heart space. So thank you all so much for being here. It's been such an honor and a pleasure. And I hope that you enjoyed Goddess Sekhmet's divine flame. Working with alchemy is so powerful and can bring up so much and move through so much in our body. And this is what we're going to be working with this Saturday for our energy alchemy workshop. And you can find out more on magdalenerosetemple.com, and all the details to sign up are there. So like I said, this is inside our monthly temple space for priestesses, and we're going to be working with a fusion of energy transmissions, womb work, yoni work, flame work, working with the goddesses Sekhmet. We work with many different ascended masters, and we're also upgrading our ability to master our reality through learning alchemical tools and procedures such as transference healing and many other embodiment practices that I have as well inside our temple space. And yeah, just inviting you in for those who are ready for the next level of their embodiment, your next level of your upgrade of your divine feminine lineage, of the embodiment of your divine feminine self and what that means for your gifts, your purpose, and mastering your reality, the manifestation, the co-creation. This is everything that I have a mission to support you with. So I look forward to seeing you there this Saturday, and replay is available for those who can't join live as well. It's all inside our monthly platform, our temple platform. So for those who want to go on the website, it's magdalenerosetemple.com. And there at the top, you'll see a link there to click, and it will take you to the page for Magdalene Ascension Temple, our priestess community page. Thank you all so much for being here, sending you so many blessings and wishing you all a beautiful day. And thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you soon. So many, many blessings.